FTW champion, big, crazy powerhouse dude, and Briscoe's just a wild man, so this is going to be something pretty cool here.
Yeah, I don't think he would win to try and run over Brian Cage, but that will not stop Mark Briscoe. Briscoe, of course, the Briscoes and the Young Bucks had many, many great ladder matches in Ring of Honor, and of course, the first time we saw Brian Cage, he won a ladder match right here in AEW.
That's right, came in.
He came in with yours truly. Come on, give the man a little credit.
As
name
the
is
Joker.
Taz. Jeez, thank you.
You're welcome. That's what I was going to say.
He didn't put me over.
Let me put Taz over here. He came in with Taz in the casino ladder match.
That's right.
In 2020.
Why start now, Shivani? As Mark Briscoe, shoulder to midsection, doubles over. Brian Cage, boot to the side of the head. Briscoe, another boot.
Right in the face. No matter how big and thick and powerful you are, that is going to shut you down.
Yeah, you have an athlete like Mark Briscoe using his momentum. He's going to send his opponent to the outside as Briscoe's
so unpredictable.
He's waiting to get eyes on Brian Cage, and he does. Comes through the ropes, diving drop kick on the machine, Brian Cage.
You know, as wild and unpredictable as Briscoe is, man, he is technically sound. He can do anything in a ring and outside of a ring. Oh boy,
Paul Turner, great hands.
Oh, I wish you played for the Mets. That was great.
Mets can't afford him.
Yeah.
As Turner sending the chair to the floor. The fans want to see it, but Mark Briscoe could be risking a disqualification here.
Mark Briscoe knows what he's doing.
Oh, so does Brian Cage.
He might know what he's doing. He might not know where he is, though. After that.
That's right. Great. As soon as I said that, boom, there went his head.
Really? Commentator's curse.
That's right.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Let's call a match, dude.
Don't do him. As Brian Cage now sending Briscoe into the barricade. His lower back, his hip.
Oh, man.
Mark Briscoe landing hard on that steel barricade.
Yeah, and the power, the explosivity of Cage, it's unmatched.
Yeah, the thing about Mark Briscoe, one of the great things about him is that he can take a licking. He can come back.
Yeah.
He's got great reserve, great heart.
Resilient, you're right, he is.
So Brian Cage really has to get to the attack and not do a lot of posturing here. Stayed right on Mark Briscoe.
Look at this, Excalibur.
Sir, this is...
You know what he's going to do here. We've seen it for years.
Out of the Brian Cage playbook. Such incredible strength. Brian Cage is a machine, bringing Mark Briscoe in the hard way. And now the pose down, Brian Cage with the advantage. Who will qualify for the ladder match at Forbidden Door? We are going to find out in picture-in-picture. Don't go anywhere.
Cage staying all over Briscoe. Briscoe's teeth, whatever he has left, might be bleeding.
Summer teeth.
Yeah, he's got summer teeth. Some are missing, some are green, some are black, some are white. But yeah, he's got some blood flow going on in that jaw region, in his mouth.
Which is part of the jaw region, as we understand it to be.
Yes. Repeated forearms here by Briscoe.
Briscoe trying to build up a head of steam, but Brian Cage just shut him down with that back elbow.
Everything Brian Cage does with such force. And Taz, you saw that before anyone else did, I know.
I recruited him heavily because of that.
Right.
And it wasn't just the force. If you saw what he did with Brian Cage with that back elbow, it was his footwork. Footwork is a key for pro wrestlers, a very important key to succeed in a ring is footwork. He's got it.
Cage
Full throttle.
Drops that short leg drop across the bridge of the nose of Briscoe. But just a 2 count, says referee Paul Turner.
Not enough people talk about footwork in this business, but they will now because I just said it.
Podcast has.
Yeah, I should.
That's why you're the best analyst in the game, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Shoulder to the midsection by Brian Cage. Of heavy chops to the chest from the machine.
Yeah, those will wear you down, man. They will wear you down.
Cage, though,
You can hear that one, huh?
eats the back elbow, swinging a miss by Brian Cage, but that one didn't miss. Cage leaving his feet to take down Briscoe.
Shivani, you see how Briscoe's back of his head, and there, that mouth's bleeding bad. The back of his head hit that mat hard on that clothesline.
Yeah, and it came from just a massive man and massive arms with that clothesline. I really think the bloody mouth may have come from those clotheslines.
There's a good chance. I saw Brian Cage a couple of weeks ago in catering. He spends a lot of time in there.
And lateral press by Cage.
And I said, Brian, I was just joking. I said, it looks like you're getting a little smaller. Did you lose weight?
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God. He looked at me like he wanted to rip my head off. And now he came back. He's bigger than ever.
You know, this...
He lives in the gym, Excalibur. Lives in it.
I know it does. I've seen his house.
Jump on him, Taz. Please.
Well, wait. I was about to make a point.
Go ahead.
I was going to do a cross-sell. Right. You guys ready for this?
We're ready.
This match, of course, it is for a qualifying spot in the ladder match at Forbidden Door. But Mark Briscoe, as the Ring of Honor World Champion, if Brian Cage were scored a victory here, Brian Cage could be set up quite nicely for Death Before Dishonor coming up on WatchROH.com in just over a month's time.
Absolutely.
Great point.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. That's positive affirmation. That's all I was looking for.
That's it.
I thrive on that.
As humans, that's what we do.
I love you
to
guys.
be put over.
I love you guys.
Love it.
Mark Briscoe trying to fight his way back into this match with the Machine. Brian Cage not making it easy. A spot in the ladder match for the TNT, the vacant TNT Championship at Forbidden Door is on the line. And Briscoe, though, stringing together some offense, Tony.
Again, the resiliency, like you talked about, Taz, of Mark Briscoe is incredible.
It is. It is, and we saw during the break his mouth, Briscoe's mouth, he's got blood flow in there. I don't know if he got one of his teeth knocked out. He ain't got many teeth left, but he is bringing it right now.
Oh, man, I love redneck kung fu.
Big uppercut there by Mark Briscoe. Cage, though, using his agility, reverses, but eats the elbow strike from Mark Briscoe.
This is the momentum that Briscoe is looking for, and he needs it. Oh, look at this. Takeshita.
Don Callis, the Alpha Konosuke Takeshita. Takeshita qualified this past Friday night with a win over Penta. Takeshita, the first man to earn his spot in the ladder match at Forbidden Door. Mark Briscoe, just like
a Uranagi throw there. Got a cover.
And Cage able to kick out.
It's kind of a high collar, almost an exploder, but not quite. But he's, like I said, he's unpredictable.
Yeah, the grip was all on the upper body.
Yep.
Well, fans, there you see we're going to be in Little Rock on Wednesday, July 17th for Dynamite. On sale, tickets tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Time. Woo!
AEWTIX.com for that and all future AEW events as Brian Cage down on the ground. Mark Briscoe.
Cage is hurt. He's not even really moving. And Briscoe's about to take him out.